graduating class of 2025. If you all will stand, I will have our Jim Tobin scholars and our student speakers come up. Having some technical difficulties, y'all bear with us. So we're gonna try to keep going on, take care of it. And so, good morning.
Good morning.
And welcome to our Focus Home Spring 2025 graduation. We are here today to celebrate the hard work and dedication of these 43 graduates as they prepare themselves to start their journeys in these exciting new careers. Okay, and so now I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about myself. My name is Michelle Hunter, and I am the lead welding instructor here at Focus Home. I am delighted to be your host for today's celebration. The theme for today is the recipe for success. So I have a few tips that I'd like to share with you guys as a fellow ambassador of hope, based on experiences I've had on my own journey to success. Now, I have to be honest. I don't think that there's any formula out there that will work for every person, because everyone's path is going to be a little bit unique. But I do have a few key concepts that I think can be applied to just about every aspect of life when approaching goal-oriented tasks. And so, just to tell you guys a little bit about my background, I came to Focus Hope. I have a long relationship with Focus Hope, but I came here for my professional training in 2017. And back when MTI was just MTI, we didn't have forklift and welding and robotics. And so you can tell just from 2017 to 2025, the program has grown, it has expanded. And when I came back and I found out that they had added welding to the program, I was excited that I could be the thought that I could be a part of it. And so I'm very grateful for the opportunity that was given to me, Mr. Green and Ms. Graydon. And so from my hard work, I've been in the field for 10 years now, in the welding field. And I came up with this recipe for success that I want to share with you guys. Okay, so let's talk ingredients. The first ingredient is 2 cups of hard work. This represents the dedication, late nights, and persistence that have shaped your journey. Next, you want to add a cup of passion. That's the heart of everything, your drive, your enthusiasm for your goals and studies. Now we're going to add in a half cup of growth, a reminder that every challenge, setback, and lesson learned contributes to your personal growth. Remember to stay confident that it will all work out. Growth is often uncomfortable, but believe that there are forces of nature working in your best interest. And the next one is one of the most important. The next one is the support system. And when I was in the kitchen when I was younger with my grandma, she never used a measuring instrument. She would always say round and about, And so that pinch, you want to have a very generous pinch because that support system is going to be very important. Okay, and that's going to be the family, friends, mentors, and peers who have stood by your side and helped you rise. Okay? The rest of those ingredients include courage, opportunities, time management, inspiration, and last but not least, celebration. And so I found that when you apply these principles, you can use them in a cycle, and that cycle will keep repeating in life. And so we're here. We've reached the celebration point. We're here to celebrate your hard work and everything you put into being a student here at Focus Hope. And so congratulations to you guys, and I'm excited about your success. So next up, we're going to talk a little bit about Focus Hope and our mission. The Focus Hope mission is as follows. Recognizing the dignity and beauty of every person, we pledge intelligent and practical action to overcome racism, poverty, and injustice, and to build a metropolitan community where all people live in freedom, harmony, trust, and affection, with special consideration for history, economic, station, place, culture, faith, sexual orientation, gender, and race. We affirm this pledge. And so that is our pledge. We just updated it a little bit last year, but this is our pledge, and this is kind of what it means to be an ambassador of hope. And so as you guys go out and you start your job search and you're going on interviews and you're taking these steps to become successful, try to keep that in mind because we're always here to support you. Okay? And so next up, perfect timing, we're going to ask if our CEO would come up and give a few kind words.
There's walk-on music, isn't it? Well, first of all, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
It is graduation day. I know that. I'm so loud. I don't really need the mic, but that's okay. I just wanted to come in for a little bit and say how proud I am of each and every one of our graduates this morning. Every time I come to graduation, I think about how you've made a choice that is not always the easiest of choices, right? And I know very well that there are other options you could have taken. I know that there are easier routes you could have taken. But I am absolutely so proud of each and every one of you all, because you all said, this is an opportunity for me to change the course of my life. And I'm gonna make the commitment to do just that. And that's not an easy thing to make a decision about, right? We all have struggled. We all continue sometimes to struggle about what should be our next steps. And so for each of you all who made this your next step, not only am I proud of you, but I'm grateful to you for trusting Focus Hope to help you make those steps to your career and the next steps for your life. The one thing I always say is that I want you all to thank your family and your friends who helped you get here. There's not one person in this room, myself included, who's gotten to where I've gone and who has not had the help of their family and friends. So while we're here, and since we have a little bit smaller class, why don't we stand up, graduates, and give a hand clap to our family and friends who are here to support us, who are not here to support us today, but who have watched our children, cooked a meal for us, giving us that moment to go do our homework, helped us drive down here, maybe giving us a ride home when we needed a ride home. All of the things that it takes for each and every one of you all to be successful. So the one thing I say every graduation, my staff and colleagues hate to hear it, is that once you're a part of the Focus Hope family, you are forever a part of the Focus Hope family. And what that means is that it's going to get tough. This is not the end of the road. This is actually the beginning of a new road, right? And during the course of your travels on this new road, there are gonna be times when you get to your job and you're gonna say, I don't like the person sitting next to me. I don't feel like coming here every day. I'm tired of the work that I do. And what I expect from all of you all is for you all to come back and to talk to your career counselors, to talk to the people who've helped you get to this point and say, what do I do? How do I deal with this circumstance? How do I lean into the help that Focus Hope wants to provide to make sure that I'm not back out trying to figure things out by myself? You are no longer, and never have been really, I can tell that by your family and friends that are here, but you have an additional group of family and friends that want you to be successful. Our greatest accomplishment is all of you all. It's not anything else that we do at Focus Hope, it's all of you all. It's the people that I meet every day when I'm out who say, oh, Portia, Focus Hope. I went to Focus Hope. I was not sure what I wanted to do after I graduated from high school, or I was out of high school for a couple of years and I heard about Focus Hope, but I came down there and now I'm working at such and such, and I just recently bought a house and I just got married, or I have a child on the way and I feel really good about myself. You guys are our biggest accomplishments, and you also are our biggest advocates. So what I ask of you today, as I congratulate you on your graduation, is to go out and tell a few more folks. Like, hey, I went down there and Miss Larry helped me figure out and navigate what I wanted to do. All my instructors helped me when I needed additional help to get through my classes. You guys are the ones that can go and talk about that and can advocate for more folks to come so that we can do whatever we can to help them get on that next road to where they want to go. So, again, usually I get teary-eyed, but I'm not going to do that today. I always blame it on new mascara, but I mean, it's not really that. It's because this is really the best day for me at Focus Hope. Graduation day is the best day. We do a lot of great things at Focus Hope, but I know that launching you all and having a small part in launching you all on your journey to being successful is really the thing that moves me the most about being the CEO of Focus Hope. So congratulations. I'm an old school hip hop fan, so go on, brush your shoulders off a little bit. Feel good about it. I know sometimes my men and even my women want to be real stoic today and real, they give me the grim face, this doesn't affect me at all. It's okay to smile today. It's okay to be happy. It's also very much okay to be proud of yourselves and talk about your accomplishment. You don't have to be humble today. Today is a day to celebrate what you have done. So I encourage all of you all, after all of the speeches are over, to really celebrate and give yourself a moment to be like, I did that. Right? I did that. So congratulations again. I'll let you guys get on with the program, but I'm just so proud of each and every one of you.
Thank you, Ms. Robinson. All right, and so now I guess I can switch back to my indoor voice. That was my shop voice I was using, but that's how I talk when around the shop. Okay, and so now, well actually, I want to take a moment while Ms. Robinson just left from up here. I want to acknowledge the leadership that we have here at Focus Hope. And so if you guys wouldn't mind, would you mind giving her and the rest of our leadership here at Focus Hope another round of applause? I follow Focus Hope on social media, and I see Ms. Robinson always out doing something and doing, representing us. And it takes a lot to go out to those events and do those meetings. And so they're out while our leaders are out in the community holding us up. It's important, I think, for us to take a moment to uplift them. I think that acknowledgement is very important. All right. Miss Portia. All right, and with that, without further ado, I would like to call up our director, Ms. Tiffany Graydon. Good morning. So, Ms. Hunter talked to you a little bit about the recipe for success, right? And everybody who knows me knows I'm a little bit spicy, so I'm going to add some additional ingredients for you today. Today marks a significant milestone in each of your lives, a culmination of months and months of hard work, dedication, and perseverance. As you stand at the threshold of new beginnings, you were just given that recipe for success. While success means different things to different people, certain fundamental ingredients are universally essential. I want to emphasize one that was already shared with you, and then I want to add a couple more. So that first one is passion, that was already mentioned. Passion is the driving force that propels you forward, even in the face of challenges which you all have faced through the 15 weeks that you have been in this program. It's the enthusiasm that fuels you and makes your pursuit of education worthwhile. Identify what ignites you in your spirit and let that guide you. Second, I want to add the ingredient of perseverance. It's what got you sitting right here, right now. As you look around, there are some people who started this program with you who are not sitting here with you, and that's because you persevere. The path to success is seldom straight, as all of you know. It is often marked with obstacles that your workforce development specialists and instructors and the colleagues here at Focus Hope have helped with, as well as your family. Perseverance is the resilience and to persist despite those challenges, which each of you have done. Embrace your failures as learning experiences and opportunities. And remember that with each stumble that you make, it's just a step toward growth. The third thing is adaptability. As this environment that we're in, political climate and everything that is happening, the world is rapidly changing. Adaptability is going to be crucial in your new career. Embrace the change and be willing to adjust. Flexibility is what's going to allow you to navigate these unforeseen circumstances and seize new opportunities. The fourth thing is continuous learning. Education does not end today with graduation, right? Commit to lifelong learning. Whether it's through additional training and education, upskilling in your new careers, reading for additional experiences, just continue to seek knowledge. This mindset will keep you relevant and open new doors to new possibilities. The fifth thing is an integrity. Success without integrity is empty. Integrity builds trust and respect, forming the foundation of long-lasting relationships that you will need in your new careers. Let your actions reflect your values. And lastly, as we know at Focus Hope, and this is what the work that we do every single day, service to others. As you are now all ambassadors to Hope, true success encompasses giving back some of what you've been given. So tell somebody about what you've been given in this program, the success you've gotten, the new career that you have.
how you benefited. Use your talents and resources to make positive impact, and remember to uplift others, because that will help you elevate yourself. Incorporating these additional ingredients that I just shared with you into your life's recipe will help guide you toward fulfilling a successful future. As you embark on this new chapter, may you cook up a life that not only achieves your aspirations, but also inspires and benefits those around you. Congratulations to you all. Your journey is just beginning, and the world eagerly awaits the unique flavor that you will bring to it. Congratulations.
All right, thank you, Ms. Reagan, for those wonderful words of inspiration. All right, and next up, we'll have a word from our guest speaker, Mr. Joe Zago. But before I have Joe come up, I want to tell you guys a little bit about him. Joe Zago's journey is one of resilience, determination, and giving back. Before founding the Carpet Guys, he faced incredible challenges, but he did not allow them to define him as he forged his pathway to success. Through perseverance and hard work, he built a thriving business that has served the Metro Detroit area for over a decade. Committed to making a difference, Joe actively partners with local nonprofits and community organizations to give back and uplift those in need, serving the communities that stood by him as he overcame adversity. His story is a testament to the power of perseverance and generosity, inspiring others to turn obstacles into opportunities. And now, if you guys will join me in welcoming Mr. Joe Zago.
Thank you. Portia's a great speaker. Everyone that spoke before me is way better than I ever could be. So. My parents were both teachers, and I was a dropout in middle school. And I wound up going back, and I got a good enough diploma, GED, is what I used to call it.
Yeah.
And I was working a lot of just basically dead-end jobs. I wasn't really getting anywhere. I think my average length of employment was probably 2 weeks until I was about 20 years old. And I was living in my aunt's basement, and she told me, she says, you're going to be in the street tomorrow if you don't have a job by 4 o'clock this afternoon. And so I applied at Jack's Car Wash on Telegraph because I was 20 years old and I had a car, and I figured I could get free car washes. I could make some tips. I could probably meet some pretty girls along the way, and I thought that would be the job I wanted. The second job I circled in the paper was shampooing carpets for $400 a week. So I went to Jack's. Jack's already had somebody. I'm like, oh man. So I went to Aiden Lasser in the Southfield Tech Center, and there was a job in there for shampooing carpets for $400 a week. Little did I know at the time, it was actually a blind ad telling me I was going to be shampooing carpets, but I was actually selling Kirby vacuum cleaners door to door. And the idea was if you shampoo 15 carpets every week, you got $400. And by the second or third day that I was there, he says, well, this guy over here made double the money of that, and he worked the same amount of hours. I said, well, how did he do that? And he said, because he got good at not only shampooing the carpets, but he also got good at showing the machine and getting people to like it. And I was like, oh, I'm not going to be a sales guy, you know. And I didn't want to be a sales guy, you know. I went home, and I had to keep the job for at least a few more days. And I'm glad I did, because over those next few days, I saw people doing really, really well. And what I liked about that job, actually, was I was seeing people that their ambition determined, you know, their motivation, their ambition, that's what determined what their wages were for the week. So in other words, the way he paid us, he said, if you shampoo 15 carpets in a week, you make $400. But you get $250 for every time somebody buys a machine from you. And he says, so if you get either or, whatever's greater of the two. So if you go a week and you don't sell nothing, what do you make? I said, $400. He goes, what if you go a week and you sell 3? I said, $750. He goes, well, there you go. You're working the same amount of hours. So I was like, I don't want to be a salesperson. So anyways, I went home, I talked to my aunt about it, and she said, well, no one's going to make money selling vacuum cleaners. And my dad, he said the same thing. And I was so oppositional as a teenager that I just didn't want them to be right. And so that's the only reason I kept that job. And so for the next 6 years, I sold Kirby vacuum cleaners door to door. And first they gave us appointments, and after a while I was actually knocking on doors and trying to talk my way into somebody's house. Okay. And that's what I did. And I eventually got good at it from repetition and perseverance and practice. And it was all because of my resistance to not wanting to surrender to my dad. It says, you know, I didn't want to say, you're right again, Dad. My opposition is what kept me going. Well, fast forward several years, I did well selling vacuum cleaners, and I sold cars, and I became a salesperson. That was my career at that point. And I started getting in trouble again. I was always in juvie through 3 or 4 years. I was in Macomb County Youth Home, 380 North Rose Road, Mount Clemens, Michigan. I was in juvie all the time when I was a teenager. And I started getting in trouble again in my mid-20s. And then I caught a couple back-to-back DUIs. My license got revoked. The company I was selling for, I was a liability then at that point, even though I was a decent salesperson. They couldn't put me on the road. I was a risk. And so I wound up losing everything. I lost my house, I lost my car, got repossessed. I had a tether around my ankle from the DUI, so I mean, it was not only embarrassing to walk around with it, but try to find a job when you don't have a driver's license and you got, you know, this big, you know, cinder block thing plugging around your ankle. And so finally, I went back, and we were talking earlier about the ingredients and having the ingredients to, you know, the recipe of what it takes to make success happen. And I started thinking about, I didn't have the ability to drive anywhere, but I was a decent salesperson. It was 2009, the economy was tanked, you know, the foreclosure market was crazy, and I found a local distributor that has carpet samples, and they were willing to make samples for me and give them to me for free if I was willing to try to go out there and sell them for them. So I just went door to door. And I started knocking on doors with a little flyer saying, hey, my name is Joe, I have carpet, if you have ugly carpet, give me a call. And I would just knock on 100 doors. And it sucked, because 70 people out of 100 would slam the door in my face. You know, another, 20 of them would say, get off my porch, I'm calling the cops. You know, you see this? No soliciting? You know, like they would, and so like, and I just had to remember what my old boss in Kirby said the hardest door to open is the car door. Just get out there and do it. Don't drive around for the perfect street to get out there and start knocking because you think that street has money and this street doesn't. Get out there and just start knocking and let the numbers take care of themselves. And so that's what I did. My goal was to knock 100 doors in a day. Anyways, the whole reason I'm talking about all this stuff is in our journey of life, we start to fill our toolbox. Or in this case, we're going to say the ingredients for our recipe. And there's perseverance, there's goals, there's all the things that were mentioned here beautifully before me. And I tell you, as we're going through, these skill sets that we learn through our journey can take us anywhere. My company now does over $30 million a year in sales. I was homeless 15 years ago with no license, with revoked license. I didn't see my license for 5 more years. With nothing. I just had what it took to get out there and start knocking on the doors. And I took the resources that were given to me in career paths that I didn't even think I was ever going to like. I didn't want to be a salesperson. I sure as hell wasn't going to be a door knocker. You know? And it's done amazing things for me. Now I don't sell carpet. Now I like to sell opportunity, because there's so many people that are like me that, maybe screwed up their own life on their own accord, or they just didn't have the opportunity for whatever the way the cards were dealt. And we partnered with Focus Hope recently. We just graduated our first class. We started an installer training school for people that want to become installers. And people that want to work with their hands, that work hard, and like to see the results of their passionate work. And so we just graduated our first class, and it was great. And I'm looking forward to working with you guys a lot more. But my message today is basically simple. We don't know where these ingredients are going to come from. We don't know exactly when they're going to come across our paths. But keep them in our little pantry or toolboxes, as I might say. And but my old boss used to say, if you stay green, you grow, but if you get ripe, you rot. So today's a day of celebration, but as the person I think Portia was saying before me, today's a day of celebration, but tomorrow's a new beginning. And run with that new beginning and keep giving it all you got, because you never know, where we're going to go in life. Just keep using the tools and the ingredients that we're given. So thank you all for letting me be here today. It's an honor to be here in front of all of you guys. And congratulations to everybody who worked hard, persevered, and did what it takes to make that next step. So congratulations.
All right, next up we'll have our student speakers come up and say a few Tobin, because we have this scholarship in place, and it kind of hits home because Jim Tobin has been such an important aspect of this organization for quite a bit of time now. And so let me tell you guys about him. Now retired, Jim Tobin's technical title while at Magna was Executive Vice President. But I am positive that his previous title does little to explain what qualities he possesses that we would look for in our students and hope that they would amplify. Well as seen in industry and community, Jim is an industry and community leader. Jim is a beacon of light for many people seeking to make a difference. He is a mentor and inspiration to countless individuals while also providing valuable civic leadership and leaving a lasting impact on thousands of people throughout Magna International, the city of Detroit, and this world. He exemplifies the definition of servant leadership, has a passion and commitment to help others, and is a leader who not only looks for ways to improve his own company, but also dedicates his time and energy to improving the community. Through acts of kindness that further social goodwill and advocating for causes that have great reach and impact, as Jim is an unequivocal force of equality and positive change. In recognition of their commitment to excellence, we acknowledge Olin Thurman, Tawana Holly, and Michael Collar as the Jim Tobin Scholars of March 2025. And now,
how y'all doing? You good? Everybody good? Yeah. Everybody good today? I don't know what they want me to say to y'all. Nobody really prepared me for real. But say what's on your heart. Yeah, I was just about to say that. I'm gonna just speak from the heart. Alright. So basically, I'm happy to be here, man. I feel good because for me, this is the first time that I've really done something in this type of field, in this area. Really, my last graduation was high school, and then after that, pretty much, I'm a creative, so I'm not really hands-on. So to come and graduate this class and kind of be successful in it has kind of like shown me that I think in life, you really can do pretty much anything you want to do. You really just gotta be focused and really want to do it. And so I thank Focus Hope for showing me that in different areas of my life to give me confidence to go do other stuff that I might not have been too confident in before. So that's one thing. And then, you know, Focus Hope also got me a job right after the program. They did that. So being at the job that I'm at now is like furthering my belief in that, because at first when I started the program, I didn't really know how well I was gonna do. Like, I know I'm kind of smart, but I'll be like, I don't know how smart. So coming in this class, seeing all these numbers and new words and concepts, it's challenging at first, but then once you get over like the mental hump that you place on yourself, see. So yeah, I think everybody probably can attest to the fact that that's my son. Making sure he ain't come on. You got it. I think everybody here can attest to the fact that the program is very, very helpful, very useful, but only if you apply yourself. Absolutely. So I appreciate y'all. Yeah, this is a momentous day for all of us. I'm glad everybody showed up. My family here. I just see my son.
was an INTP student, my favorite. I'm a little biased because I'm an instructor and INTP. But all right, next up we'll have from IT Pathways 23, Ms. Tawana Fowler.
Hello, everyone. I had to write my speech down, so. Okay. I am so grateful that I had the opportunity to attend the Focus Hope program. From the first day, the staff was encouraging, motivated, and inspiring. They taught us to be resilient, to come up with a plan, and to follow through with execution. We learned that we can do whatever we want when we put our minds to it. The Focus Hope staff was always willing to support us in any way we needed. The program was very challenging, but it was worth every minute. I would like to say that I had the most amazing and the best classmates, along with the best and amazing teachers, Mr. Webb and Mrs. Studstill. Without them, I don't think we would have made it. Ms. Webb and Mr. Studstill both taught us a lot in these 15 weeks. They were very motivating and patient. They instilled in us that we are capable and gave us the confidence we needed. They went over in the board to make sure each of us understood the assignment and what was expected of us. For that, I will forever be grateful. The plan now is to continue our journey, focus on our future, and make our dreams come true.
Thank you, Ms. Holly. All right, and next up, from Logistics and Transportation Pathways, Mr. Michael.
First, I want to take a moment to thank my incredibly lovely wife and who supported me through my classes. We all know nothing is possible without a solid support network, and mine has been unwavering. Your belief in me has made all the difference. I truly couldn't have done this without I would also like to express my deepest gratitude to Focus Hope for putting on such an amazing program. This has been an incredible opportunity for all of us, and I'm thankful for the resources, support, and mentorship we have received throughout the program. A special thank you to our teacher, Mr. Bernard Thompson, for his dedication. He's a good teacher. You helped us get to this point, and we are so grateful for your efforts. To my fellow classmates, I want to say keep pushing forward, stay focused on your goals. Each one of us is capable of great things, and I look forward to seeing you all with your own businesses, making your dreams a reality. Remember, challenges will come, but with persistence and a clear vision, you can achieve anything. Finally, let's stay connected. We've built something special here, and I know we can continue to inspire and support each other long after this program ends. Together, let's keep moving forward, and thank you, and congratulations again to everyone.
Organizations, primarily women and people of color, chances and careers in advanced manufacturing. Today's program, Industrial Manufacturing Training Pathways, is the greatest program of its type in this state, in this city, in this country, known to man. We appreciate where we are as a group, and we appreciate you trusting Focus Hope with your journey. Graduation is absolutely one of the best days that we have, and I can tell you that I am so very proud of you. And now, for the presentations of certificates for Industrial Manufacturing Training Pathways, cohort number 34.
Watched you from day one all the way to the end. You made it, and I'm proud of you. So our first student to be Jane Fisher.
Go ahead, Jada. You got it. Yeah.
Our next student is Maurice Jackson.
Say MJ number 23 on the field.
Johnson come up to issue the certificates for items IT 23.
Is it still morning?
No.
Good afternoon. So graduates, the beautiful thing about learning is that no one can take it away from you. So take what you've learned here at Focus Hope over the past 15 weeks and walk in your purpose as new IT professionals. As you set foot on this adventure, I encourage you to embrace challenges as stepping stones and to view failures as lessons wrapped in resilience. So whether you're developing software, managing networks, or supporting help desks, never forget that you wear a new title today, Ambassador of Hope. May Focus Hope continue to lift you higher, guide you forward, enable you to pass down the trust, mentorship, and tenacity that our legacy demands. You are now official graduates and alumni of the Focus Hope Job Training Program. Congratulations and job well done.
ITP 23. Woo, woo, woo. You better make some more noise. Congratulations, graduates. Chanel Dobbins. Drakar Ferguson. Diana Flanoy. Tiara G.
Naeem Going. Tawana Holly. Devion Sadler. Yvette Sanders. Michelle Turner. Soraya Lilly. Congratulations, graduates.
I'm not sure how to word is wonderful, but our Thompson and got together. But let me just say that I am so proud of this class, along with graduates from the other departments. Your hard work, your dedication, your perseverance has really paid off. So, let's go.
Logistics and Transportation 10, please stand. Amazing class, it was amazing getting to know each and every one of you. I'm looking forward to your success. So the first one is Javante Amos. Michael Carter. A very fun class. It was like this all the time. Takara Harris. Caleb Moore. Ollie Nicholson. Julia Poole. Corey Preston. Lauren Smith. And last but not least, Miss Letitia Spitzer.
All right. And can we have just another round of applause for
And we're gonna get ready to do our tassel turn. But before we do that, because I talked about the importance of acknowledging leadership, but you also want to acknowledge and uplift the person standing next to you. And so I'm gonna borrow something from one of my mentors, and I'm gonna ask that you look to your left, look to your right, and say to both of those people, I'm excited about your success. All right. Those people are going to be the people that you're going to call on when you need an opportunity or you need a connection. And so I hope that you guys have, exchanged numbers, and I hope that you all keep in touch with one another. All right, now the fun part. Wait.
Before we do that, since you're all standing, you really got this opportunity because some really great, one, you persevered, you took a chance, you grabbed hold of an opportunity, but there were some very important people that helped you make this happen. And right now I want to acknowledge the Workforce Development and Education team. So please stand and give the Workforce Development and Education team. Instructors, managers, just a team of workforce development specialists, financial coaches who really make this work happen. I'm so proud of my team. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you, and they obviously made this day happen for each of us. So thank you, WBE team. And now, this is the moment we've been waiting for. Can't forget about the team, right? All right. And now, this symbolic gesture signifies the transition from candidate to graduate, marking the significant milestone in one's academic journey. All right, you guys are already saying these all. But upon the recommendation of the administration and faculty of Focus Hope, I now pronounce you graduates and ambassadors of hope. You may now flip your tassels from the right to the left.